Did you know that one of the most haunted buildings in the world sits quietly on a hill in Louisville, Kentucky? Once a place of healing, it became a house of despair. This is the terrifying history and the lingering hauntings of Waverly Hils Sanatorium. In the early 1900s, America was in the grip of the White Plague, tuberculosis. Kentucky was hit harder than most. Entire families vanished and hospitals overflowed. Two major factors contributed to the epidemic disease. 1. The beginning of industrialism. The Industrial Revolution brought many people in already crowded urban centers, dragging with them social and sanitary issues. Tuberculosis spread quickly by taking advantage from rapid urbanization, leading to metropolitan overcrowding combined with poor quality of hygienic conditions. 2. Location of Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville is nestled in Ohio Valley, preventing the circulation of fresh air. This, along with already crowded urban area, became the contributing factor for the rapid spread of tuberculosis. To battle the epidemic, a new facility was needed, far from the crowded, infected cities. So in 1910, construction began on what would become Waverly Hils Sanatorium. Built on the land once owned by Major Thomas H. Hayes, the site was named after a small one-room schoolhouse called Waverly School, inspired by the Waverly novels by Sir Walter Scott. The hilltop location was chosen for its isolation and fresh air, believed to cure the disease. At first, Waverly Hils Sanatorium was a small wooden structure with open-air pavilions on either side housing 20 male and 20 female patients was started. But the epidemic spread faster than anyone imagined. By 1924, a massive 5-story brick and concrete hospital was built, capable of holding over 400 patients. It had its own farm, post office and power plant, a city of the sick, and soon, the dead. Between 1910 and 1961, tens of thousands died inside Waverly Hills, many from tuberculosis, others from despair, suicide, or worse. The exact number will never be known, but rough estimates reach over 63,000 deaths. After the discovery of antibiotics in the 1940s, the sanatorium's purpose faded. By 1961, Waverly Hills was shut down. But the suffering didn't stop there. When the building stood empty, it became a magnet for vandals, murderers, and dark rituals. Today, Waverly Hils Sanatorium is considered one of the most haunted places in Louisville, Kentucky. With its rough history of death, sufferings, and plague, it is no surprise that there have been numerous reports about strange sightings and noises. There are two prominent areas in the building, the body chute and room number 502 that are said to be haunted. Beneath the sanatorium lies a 500-foot tunnel, sloping deep into the earth known as the body chute. The tunnel was originally constructed to move supplies and bring in staffs during harsh Kentucky winter. But soon, it earned a darker name, the Death Tunnel. Thousands of corpses were secretly lowered through this tunnel to avoid distressing the living patients above. Doctors believed patients' morale was key to surviving the plague, so death was hidden underground. Visitors today report the sound of gurney wheels squeaking down the slope, whispers echoing through the darkness. Some smell decay, others hear sobbing, and many swear they've seen the spirit of an old man and his dog. When the hospital was left abandoned, a homeless man took shelter with his dog in the sanatorium. One day, the man, along with his dog, fell down an elevator shaft and died there. The tunnel has seen countless deaths. It remembers them all. Perhaps the most infamous part of Waverly Hills is room 502. In 1928, a 29-year-old nurse was found hanging from a light fixture inside the room. Rumors spread that she was pregnant out of wedlock, a scandalous secret at the time. Others believed she was murdered, and her death staged as a suicide. 2 years later, another nurse leapt from the same window, her body broken on the pavement below. Witnesses said she was talking to someone no one else could see moments before she jumped. Today, visitors report a crushing heaviness in room 502. Some hear voices telling them to get out. Others feel invisible hands tug or shove them, and many claim the room holds a suffocating sadness. as if the pain of those who died there never left. Some investigators believe that the energy is tied not only to the tragic deaths of nurses, but also to the emotional sufferings of tuberculosis, patients who watch the staff they trusted crumble under despair. Among the ghosts of Waverly Hills, Timmy the young boy's tale is perhaps the most tragic. A young boy who lived there while his parents were treated for tuberculosis. Timmy loved two things: his toy ball and a music box shaped like a treasure chest that his parents had given him. One sunny day, while playing on the rooftop playground, he fell from the 5th floor. His small body was found below. Some people claimed that Timmy had been pushed off the roof, while some say it was an accident. Police probe couldn't find enough evidence to support the claim that he was pushed off the roof. Hence, his death was ruled as an unfortunate accident. To this day, ghost hunters leave balls in the hallway and watch in terror as they roll on their own. Timmy's broken music box is sometimes heard playing its eerie tune, even though it's been broken for decades. They say he's still looking for his parents, still playing, still waiting. After the sanatorium closed in 1961, it briefly operated as a nursing home until its final closure in 1982. The massive building with endless hallways fell into disrepair. In the succeeding years, efforts were made to transform the facility into a prison, but failed as the locals protested. Later, a grand plan was made to transform the facility into a chapel. This project was scrapped too as funding became a major issue. The place was abandoned, vandalized, and left to rot. In 2001, Waverly Hills was sold to Tina and Charlie Mattingly. They established Waverly Hills Historical Society in an effort to raise funds to restore the interiors of the old sanatorium. In order to raise funds, they offer historical tours by day and paranormal tours by night. Every year in Halloween, Waverly Hills transforms into a haunted attraction with theatrical scares, alongside its very real history. Modern-day Waverly Hills is no longer just an abandoned ruin. It's a living museum of horror where history and hauntings blend together, and where visitors willingly step into the same halls where tens of thousands once took their last breath. If you ever visit Louisville, Kentucky, and see the silhouette of that great abandoned hospital on the hill, remember this story. Because some places don't just remember death, they live it.